there friends, so in today's video I'm going to make a wreath using this 18-inch grapevine wreath here. Now I had the grapevine wreath on hand. I also had these really beautiful yellow flowers on hand. I got those from Hobby Lobby. I got 2 bunches of them. They were half off. Now the lavender I had, and these little white baby's breath there, I had that as well. So all of this I had on hand. The only thing I had to buy for this project was the purple ribbon I'm going to use. But we're going to start just by taking our yellow flowers here, and we're just going to hot glue them right onto the grapevine. Now I'm not really putting them flat, but they are laying down, but I'm not going to put them all flat going in the same direction. You'll see here in just a moment. But I did keep the leaves on them, and the reason was because I didn't have any greenery on hand. So I used the leaves on the yellow flowers as my greenery. And I want to say that these are yellow, either peonies or cabbage roses. I'm really not sure. I just thought that they were really pretty. So I thought that they would look nice, and I really love the color because you guys know I love yellow. Yellow is just such a happy, vibrant color. I just cannot get enough of it, and I am trying to bring some yellow all into my house in various rooms. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, but I just really love this color and I love these flowers. So as you can see, we're just going through and we're just putting these flowers right onto this wreath here, just like that. And they're not all facing up, they're not all facing straight, they're kind of facing different ways, and that just makes it look a little bit more organic and just add some texture and some interest to your wreath. So I just hope I'm explaining that well. And I'll be honest with you guys, I could have just left the wreath with the yellow flowers. It is just so pretty, and I could have just left it just like this. But I said, no, I have these other florals over here that I want to use. I'm trying to get my craft stash slimmed down a little bit so that I can buy some fall florals and fall items to craft and decorate with. So I want to use my spring and summer. I did use both of those yellow flower bunches. I just want to make sure I let you guys know that. And see how we're putting the flowers in all different directions. And just trying to hide some of that grapevine. I just wanted this to look like a very full, elegant wreath. But if you can tell, I left a little bit of space between the flowers so that I can put in the lavender and also the baby's breath. I don't know if you guys can see my little coffee mug there, but it is the cutest little coffee mug. I was at Goodwill last year and they had a set of 4 of these coffee mugs, and they're blue and they're green and there's a little bit of yellow in them, and they are just the cutest little coffee mugs. And I got all 4 of them. I think it was for like $2.99 or $3.99, but they are just the cutest little coffee mugs. I think they had originally come from Target. I have to check the label again on the bottom. I can't remember, but they are just the cutest thing, and I love to drink my coffee while I'm crafting. And that day, guys, it was raining on the East Coast. We've gotten a lot of rain. And so that particular day, it was only in the 60s and it was raining so hard outside and it was dark. So I broke out the pumpkin spice coffee. So that is what you see in my coffee cup there. It is some pumpkin spice coffee. I'm not above drinking pumpkin spice in the summer. Pumpkin spice is good all year round. So just adding in the lavender here. And I'm just, again, I'm trying to create balance, guys. So I'm not putting them straight across from each other, but I am counting like how much lavender is over here, how much is here, how much is here. I'm trying to create balance, just like you see me doing there. So see how the lavender, they're not directly across from each other. They're not in a line. They're not, in any kind of real format, but I'm making sure they're balanced by trying to make sure I have the same amount throughout the wreath. Now, if you were doing a type of asymmetric wreath, that would be different. I am trying to make this wreath a little bit more symmetrical. So I'm just trying to create balance throughout the wreath. And I do love the color combination of yellow and purple. I just love that. I think that's one of my favorite color combinations. I really do. So we have all of the lavender on there. And it's just adding, just adding texture and something else for the eye to go to. And it's making the yellow really pop and just, adding different hues of green because the lavender has greenery on it as well. It's a softer green. And then we have the green that's on the yellow flowers. And now we're adding in our baby's breath. It just creates so much texture, guys. And it just really takes your wreaths to the next level. And see, once you add in white, oh my goodness, see how all the colors just popped? I love that so much. I just love that. I think that's why I just love wreath making, because you can really throw some beautiful colors together and just, it's just amazing how these colors look together. And I just love to make wreaths. So just letting you know. So I'm just, again, trying to create balance, not putting the baby's breath all in a line, just trying to add it here, add it there, run it through the flowers, if that makes sense, like, spreading it out and, just trying to make it look natural and organic. But we have had so much rain on the East Coast, but today is supposed to be a lot warmer and sunny. So I'm hoping that that is going to be the case, because I recently planted all of my squash and my peppers. I have tomatoes growing on my deck. I have pumpkins growing. I just really decided to plant a lot of vegetables this year, and it rained for days and days on end, and I think it's going to benefit my plants. But I was also thinking to myself, they're going to need some sun too. So I'm excited that we're going to have some nice sunny weather this week, and I think my plants are really going to appreciate it also. So just showing you guys how, see there, I put the baby's breath on there like that. I spread it out and brought the yellow flower into it. This is just, some fun and helpful tips for you to, create a beautiful wreath. And even if you have to watch the video or back it up, please do, because if you're interested in wreath making, I really want to be here for you and give you ideas and tips. I really do. Wreath making, it is so therapeutic. This is why I craft. It's why I have a crafting channel. It is just so therapeutic for me. And, if it helps you too, then I want to be there to help encourage you along the way. So that is the wreath that we have there. Now we're going to add in some ribbon. So guys, I want to share this with you. Say you have a lot of ribbon. Say you want to create a wreath. Say you have the florals or some florals. Say you have some greenery, but say you don't have a lot and maybe you don't want to go out and spend any more money. Use some ribbon, just like I'm going to show you here. You can use the ribbon to create interest and texture when you're making a wreath as well. And Dollar Tree really does sell some pretty ribbons. So you can make a beautiful wreath, guys. It does not have to break the bank. So I just want to give you guys ideas and tips of what I learned over the years. I was a floral designer for Michaels, and I learned a lot during that time period that I want to share with you, because again, I just find crafting and wreath making and centerpiece making with florals, I just really find it so therapeutic. And you know, I've shared with you guys before when my dad's health started to go down, when my father passed, when the arthritis in my neck really flared, you know, crafting and decorating was just really something that helped me, and it was just really therapeutic for me. It got my mind off of things that I could not control, and it just gave me something, you know, something to do, to be creative and create something beautiful when I felt like my world was ugly, if that makes sense. So I just, you know, that's why I do my channel, guys. So if you like this video and if you want to, you know, learn how to do some more wreath making and floral centerpiece making, I would love for you to like and subscribe. I would love to have you back, and I am always here for questions, guys. So if you have any questions about anything you see in my videos, please ask, and I promise to get back to you as soon as possible. But we're just taking our ribbon there and we're just squinching it together, and then just taking a pipe cleaner and tying them together nice and tight, wrapping the pipe cleaner around because we don't want our ribbon to become loose. And then I'm just going to hot glue it into the wreath just like you would a flower. And if you guys hear me swallowing, it's because I'm drinking coffee. It's currently 9:19 in the morning. I just had breakfast and I'm trying to finish up my coffee. I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to have another cup. So I do want to hit Hobby Lobby today, guys, because it's one of the weeks where their wall decor is on sale. And I am in the process of redoing my bedroom. I'm not happy with my bedroom, and I got a new quilt from Better Homes and Gardens. So really it's not new, but I haven't had it out in a while. I've had this quilt, and I just haven't used it in a while, and I just recently rediscovered it. And so I said, oh, I want to put that quilt on for summer. It's so pretty. So then I decided, you know what? I think I want to redo my bedroom. So that's what I'm doing. But I never buy anything for full price, guys. I always get it half off, or I go to Goodwill and see what Goodwill has. So I have some things to do today. I'm going to hit Goodwill. I'm going to hit Hobby Lobby and see what kind of treasures I can grab to make my room more summer friendly. So we'll go with that. I had an olive green quilt on my bed for a while, and you know, when summer came and I started planting all of my flowers, I just said, I need something more bright and colorful. So this is what it looks like, guys, with the ribbon all in there. Now, I did run out of the yellow ribbon and I had to use the purple ribbon solo, but that's okay. It turned out fine. And, you know, no worries. I think this wreath turned out really pretty. And guys, I had everything on hand. The only thing I had to do was buy the purple ribbon. It was from Hobby Lobby. It was only $3.99. So I had everything on hand. I've had these on hand for quite a while. So this wreath here cost me $3.99. So I'm just going to show you guys a quick bow tutorial. I like to give bow tutorials in all of my videos if I can. Just showing you how I have it pinched in the middle there. I wish I would have looked up. I would have tried to get more in the center of the screen, so I apologize for that. But just showing you how you loop the ribbon around, and then that is how you create the center of your bow there. And then we just keep adding in the loops just like that. I really wanted this bow to be nice and big and vibrant. And I have to tell you guys that Robert Stanley ribbon is really good quality. So just taking a pipe cleaner now, just gonna tie it as tight as I possibly can, just to make sure our ribbon holds together. And then we're gonna put each piece of the pipe cleaner, we're gonna put it into the grapevine, pull it through on the other side, and tie and twist it again. And we're gonna try and get that on there as tight as possible. So see how we put one leg of the pipe cleaner in, and then I tuck in the other leg of the pipe cleaner, and I do try to spread the pipe cleaner legs out a little bit so that it gives our bow some more balance. So just cutting off any excess pipe cleaner there. And how pretty did this turn out, guys? I love this. I think this turned out so beautiful. It only took me about an hour to make it. But look at all of the texture and the flowers and the colors. Oh my goodness, guys, this just makes me so happy. I just love to, make something beautiful. Sometimes, that's just what we have to do, when there's a lot going on in our lives or in the world that, is just upsetting or just making us feel, not so great. Just to, craft and just make something beautiful to look at. It can just really uplift your heart and your mind. And yellow is such a happy color. There have been studies done on how therapeutic yellow is for the heart and the mind. So I think that's why I just love yellow so much. It's just such a precious color. It just really makes my heart and my mind smile. And I love to tell you guys, I did this and it was yellow, and I did that and it was yellow because I just love that color so much. So I am so happy you guys were here with me today. I thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening to me ramble. I am just, I'm just so happy that I feel so blessed that I'm able to do this channel and have you guys with me. So again, if you like this video, I would love for you to like and subscribe. I'd love to have you back. And until the next time, guys, wherever you are, if you're on the East Coast, it's gonna be a hot one. So please make sure that you are hydrated. Please make sure that you stay cool. And there is Miss Puka. She loves for you to grab her paw. She does not like to be on the couch next to you and not be petted. And you'll see here in a second, if you pull your hand away, look what she does. She tries to pull it back. She is just the sweetest thing. I love her so much. She's also the reason why I haven't gotten a new couch, because I have a pup, but you know what? She's worth it. So thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.